Hey guys, here we are. We're talking the Denver real estate market for July 7th through the 13th. What is this week showing us? Now that we're coming out of July 4th, what are we seeing and what should we anticipate? So, a few key numbers. Number one, we have over 14,000 listings on the market. We saw July 4th be a slower than normal week, but a historically normal slow week. So, what do I mean by that? Well, compared to the weeks on the front and the back end of July 4th, it was slower than either one of those weeks. But historically, we see that be a very slow week for obvious reasons, the holidays. We're also seeing that the days on market trended upward to about 26 days, which makes a lot of sense. It wasn't astronomical. We were up from about 22 or 23 days the week before, and that's pretty normal for what we see in July 4th. We're also seeing showings continue to be fairly aggressive. We had over 15,000 showings. 15,222 showings, and most of those are happening under a million. Surprise, surprise, right? But our most active part of the market is 500,000 to $1 million. That's where we're seeing the most showings show up, with over 2.5 showings per week for those homes on the market. That's also where we're seeing the most homes go under contract, where we're seeing the best sales price. The average sales price right now compared to list price is 98.8%, meaning that you're going to have your home listed at this price, but you're probably going to get about 1% to 1.5% lower. That's a lot tighter in that price point between 500,000 and a million. The days on market are shorter in that period as well. So that's the most active part of the market, which is exactly what we anticipate to see because everything under 500,000 in the Denver metro area is typically a condo, a townhome, something that has an HOA. Those HOAs have been very difficult for a lot of buyers to find affordable whenever they're already paying a 7% interest rate. So we're seeing those have longer days on market, lower sales to list price, those type of things. That market under a million, those single family homes that are 700,000, 800,000 are really where we're seeing the majority of buyers see the value and where we're seeing a lot of sellers sell for 99+% of the list price. Now, those are some of the things that we're seeing. We're also saw that there were 840 homes sold this week compared to about 1,000 the week before. And the few weeks before that, we were seeing about 1,000 homes closed every week. So down on the number of homes that closed this week, which is fairly typical for where we're at in the year. But we're continuing to see a lot of activity through the market. We are seeing that and anticipate that we'll see the market continue to relax as we head into the fall. Pretty obvious people start taking vacations or take their last vacation of the summer. They're preparing for school to start in August. Those different life events start to slow down the activity of the market, both from the seller side and from the buyer side. Now, typically, we're going to have those homes that have already come on the market this summer continue to try to sell, and you're going to see some price reductions as we get closer to September and those kind of things. You might see a little bit better buy price for a lot of buyers. The average right now of list price to sales price or final sales price is somewhere around 96%, meaning a lot of people are pricing their home too high. They're having to drop their price as they get realistic in the market. And so you're seeing about a 4% reduction between the original list price and the final sales price. Now, whenever people reduce their price, they typically are getting somewhere close to 99% of what they're listing for. But what does that mean for buyers? It means if the median sales price right now, which is at 666,000, if you're getting a 4% reduction on that list price, you're looking at over $25,000 in savings as a buyer. Not to mention that you're able to negotiate a lot through the inspection process, and all of that process is a lot more favorable to buyers than it has been the last decade. Now, sellers, you're still moving your home in less than a month. You're still getting 99% of your list price. If you need to move, it's still a very active market to do that. But it is no longer the days of 2021 whenever you're getting multiple offers and prices are being driven up. So make sure your home is in great shape and that you're realistic on what you can get in the market. Guys, that is our real estate market update for July 7th through the 13th. As always, thanks for watching, and I will definitely catch you on the next.